Are you kids ready for some more brain rot? This is actually insane. Let's go.
So I come from the great land of the chieftain, Elizabeth Warren.
Ooh,
And I would like
chieftain.
to know, Maura Healey is our governor, and she has asked citizens of Massachusetts to take illegal immigrants into their homes and house them because they don't have enough housing for all of them. So I just want to know, answer my question first. Are you willing to do what Maura Healey asked the citizens of Massachusetts to
Hell
do
no.
and house illegal immigrants in your own
'Cause I'm
home?
against
Because
it.
she asked us
I
to
would
do
be
that.
against it.
Well, okay, all right. So you gotta understand that, like, well, I didn't listen. Whenever I wanted illegal immigrants to be in the country, I didn't mean near me. No, I didn't mean that at all.
Sounds like
I
every
wasn't
liberal.
willing to do that, but I was
You don't
wondering
have
with
to.
you and your great
And that's
heart,
and that's
if you
exactly the
are
point I'm about to make. You don't. You're very easily entertained. You with the White House.
Oh, yeah,
Very easily entertained. So you're making the point I was about to make, which is it's voluntary. She's asking citizens to step up if they want. You don't. Nobody's forcing you. And by the way, we already have programs. Be
But will
quiet.
you
You
is
right
the
there.
question.
Be quiet.
The
Be
question
quiet.
is, will you?
I know. I'm getting to it. I'm getting. Just be quiet. I'm getting to it. If you listen.
He said.
See, this is the reason why I would never do this. Because, like, this is like like, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, could I just click on that person and ban them? Like, I would never have to think about that.
Yeah,
As he's gonna get to it,
If
I'll
you li-
believe it.
bro. Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
For now.
Okay. Unfortunately, I will not be taking anybody in because I have a
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
one-bedroom in New York City. It's very.
Oh, I've got a one-bedroom apartment. Oh, so space is scarce for you. So it's people that have more room than you that have to do it instead. Well, what a surprise. Go figure. How convenient for you. Nobody is illegal in a one-bedroom studio apartment.
Yeah, I mean, bro. Everything's been said. These people are out of their mind. Some need psychiatric help. There's no debating it. There's absolutely no debating it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Very expensive. So.
Hold on. You
I
have
know.
a one-bedroom.
Yeah.
You don't have a studio.
No, I do not.
A lot of New Yorkers have studios.
Well, it depends on where you live.
It depends on where you live.
Yeah.
But if you live, where do you live? Well, you
Well,
don't need to say. I don't want you to get doxxed.
I could say it.
But you have a one-bedroom.
Yes, I do.
A lot of people have studios in New York, so you have an extra room.
Yeah,
Wow.
he got him.
These people want to write checks, the other people have to cash. Welcome to everything. This is their entire mentality. This is it.
Bro, it's so disgusting and sad. It's so disgusting and sad.
Man. Don't make me face reality. Honestly, I used to not be a big fan of Michael.
Fortunately,
but
that's
he's really
reality.
grown on me. He has. He's been cooking recently.
No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have any space. Unfortunately, for now, I don't have any space. But if you have space in your home and you want to play,
But like as a theoretical, okay, now let me get back onto the script of me virtue signaling, but not actually doing this. Oh, right. Yeah. So now let's get right back to it. His logic got bodied. Well, it's not logic. This is the thing that I'm saying, is that it's completely self-serving narcissistic values. There is no...
Yeah. He just summarized the liberals. Quite exhausting. It's completely narcissistic self-view. Yeah, I agree.
virtue in this at all.
To a program that we've already had for a very long time. You can do so, but nobody's forcing you to take anybody in your home.
Well, they are, really. They're forcing you to take people in your community. Like, would he want to live next door? Like, if he had a wife and kids, would you want to live next door to...
An asylum center? immigration center. Would you want that? We have that problem. I'm actually disgusted by it. There's an elderly home center near me, and I've heard things that they might consider replacing that or turning that into an immigration center. And there's schools and kindergarten, all kinds of stuff back there. How can you justify that and get behind that? Yeah, I've read there they are forcing you to pay for them. Isn't that forcing? Yes, it is. People have to come up with tax money because the government said it. So, bro, it's absolutely disgusting. I cannot get behind that.
A family or to a house with 5 illegal alien military aged men in it if you had 2 young girls. Would you want to be in that
Never.
situation? No, absolutely not. So this is the kind of stuff that like people like this, it's always an abstraction. It's always
He probably would.
well,
Yeah.
you know, it's
No
not
way.
in my house. Well, it's also
Yeah, and in his chair, and they're not even wedded. That's the thing. That's a whole nother thing. Security isn't even guaranteed. That's the most insane part about it. Security is not guaranteed.
you don't want it in your neighborhood either. You want at the end of the day, this is what these people want to do. They want to flood the country with infinity third worlders so it can satisfy their suicidal empathy.
Yeah.
That's what they care about. They care about being seen as a good person and making the right opinions. This is outrageous. None of these
If votes had any impact, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't include us. And it's so disgusting. That and free labor. Yeah, true. Yeah. Low birth rates could be a thing as well. And another thing is they want voters who are easy to please. I mean, it's quite frankly, it's obvious. Remember that illegal alien who got deported and he screamed out of the back of the police truck, or when he was getting shoved into the van, he was screaming, "F Trump, Biden forever," whatever, and like something like that. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, these people will have their votes if they get them into the country. There's no doubt about it. But it's so disgusting.
people want to deal with illegal aliens themselves. They want other people to deal with it, and then they can reap the virtue rewards.
I mean, like that Starmer guy who wants to make the countryside more diverse in UK. How he wouldn't take up 5 Somalis in his apartment or in his castle. He wouldn't, never. But like somewhere far away from him, he's not being, or like his children, if he has any, those people, their children, they go to diplomatic school and they're all safe and protected, but neighborhoods are getting destroyed. Austrian Peter was so right.
Themselves. Rules for thee, but not for me. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I want to let you guys know that I live in the same working class neighborhood that I always have. So does my dad. I live around plenty of illegals. Trust me. How do you know they're illegal?
Some of ours are as well. And I have so many asylum seekers around me as well. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I live in the same city where I grew up, but not in the same house.
They're fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But I still don't think we should have that happen.
Yeah.
I think it should happen. It's not a big deal. Just so you know, yeah. And so, like, this is the thing, is that these are people that are living in the lap of luxury. Meanwhile, they want everybody else in a working class neighborhood, a working class environment, to have their labor devalued and to have their communities overrun by illegal foreigners. It's because people like him never have to see it. That's the real reason.
Yeah.
Rat him out? Huh. I don't know. It's not really a big deal. It's not my problem. If they're illegal, why don't you report them if you support ICE? Because the real reason why is that I think they're illegal, but I don't, like...
Yeah, he got him.
I'm not sure. And I would feel like it would be wrong to just go and report people to ICE when I don't really know that. Like, just because if, like, 8 people live in a house, like, yeah, I think they're probably illegal. But I don't feel like it would be the right thing to do to go and report somebody just on a hunch.
Yeah. Fair.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
So I even say it? Well, the reason why I'm saying... Let me explain the reason why I'm saying it. It's because a lot of these people don't actually live around any illegals, and I do. That's the reason why. Is that they don't even have to deal with the consequences. They probably never have had to. That's the other thing, too, is that, oh, these are the same as, like, all these white people walking around. Well, they don't, well, don't they have a higher rate of crime? It's like, oh, despite only being 14%, you sound like a fucking racist. Really? They don't even know what the word computer is.
Nobody's forcing you to take anybody or in your home.
Wow, to hear I live in a 1-bedroom in New York and I don't have any space. That's a mansion
Well,
in New York.
You're from New York. You know New York. There's no
yeah.
space in New York. My 1 bedroom's...
If there's no space in New York, then why wouldn't you agree to deport all the migrants and the illegals that are in New York? And that why won't you criticize Zoran Mandami for not cooperating with ICE if there's no space in New York? Like, this is the problem, is like there is no logical consistency to any of this.
Yeah.
It's not at all. Like, and even it's like the amount of dissonance that these people have is like shocking to me. Genuinely shocking.
You know that.
Okay, man. I don't
Well,
think,
you've never seen it, but...
These
Crazy.
migrants, I don't think they need a lot of space. You know, you give them a nice little bed anyway.
A small little box? I don't know about that. Yeah, and no, I did see this. And again, I find it to be... I find it to be so embarrassing that these people... I saw a couple other clips from this, too, that I think might be worth listening to. Here we go. Where did it go? I think I did see... No, that's not it. And then this is... Oh, here we go.
So throughout this entire conversation of immigration, I keep hearing from Chris, and I believe Harry as well, that we need to deport only violent criminal illegals.
Yeah.
It is insane that on a public platform you would be willing to put your fellow countrymen aside for foreigners who do not have any right to be here. And this is the reason.
Wait.
This is the reason I say that. This is my
Patriot. Patriot. Patriot alert. We got a real one here.
reasoning. My reasoning is I'm sick and tired of seeing articles of like Tren de Aragua rapes a woman in this state, MS-13 rapes a man in this state, or woman, or whatever it be. They're freaking crazy. My issue is all of these people, you can't say violent criminal aliens because we didn't.
Look at their face. It's like they clocked out and they're not even listening to the real issue. They will probably come with some nonsense, with some come up nonsense. Doesn't even probably directly answer his question.
No, they were violent before we looked into them. We have no.
That's right.
Yeah.
How do you know they're violent? Well, they have to come here and commit violence first. Wait a minute. I've got a crazy idea. Let's not find out.
For real, bro. Man. How about we just don't? Yeah. I'm not from the US, but like we face the same issues here. Maybe not in that amount and extent, but still. Yeah, we do. We kind of do. UK too, France too, Germany too, Spain too. Poland is holding under pressure, but like it goes for a lot of countries, man. Bro, spread the message. It's inevitable. It needs to change.
Let's just not find out. How about that?
Yeah.
No idea who these people are.
I'll
Even if they've
I'll
been here for
answer.
30 years.
That's a great point.
Hold on.
I like this
wa-
guy. He's a bad point, though.
I want
It's
to.
a
I
bad
want to. I
point.
want to say two things. You say like cast your fellow Americans aside. I think at all levels, immigration helps American citizens. I thought that this Cato.
Focus on his
Doesn't help
point.
them when
I
they're
will
getting
focus on
raped.
his.
Immigration helps Americans. It does not help working class Americans to have their jobs be injected with tons of illegal migrants that are competing for the same jobs. This does not help Americans. Like it's so
Absolutely.
obvious this isn't true. The only people that benefit from illegal immigration are business
The high
owners
class.
and the millionaire and billionaire business class. The working class people don't benefit from it. White people don't benefit from it.
That's true. That's absolutely true. It helps the rich, not the regular. They can pay them under the table. They can do all sorts of stuff. They got their vote. They got their back. They got them them into the country. And you destroy what really made you who you are. It's absolutely disgusting, man.
Hispanic people don't benefit from it.
Yeah.
Blacks don't benefit from it.
Yeah.
No, but men don't benefit from it. Women don't benefit from it. The only group that benefits from it
The rich.
are rich 1%ers that can exploit their labor. Everybody else, and I would say also upper middle class to upper class people that can also exploit their labor directly through like housekeeping services and landscaping and things like that too.
Regardless of the economic data that shows that undocumented people support the United States fiscally for a variety of reasons, it's also
I
through two
understand.
separate studies.
They support that. If
Yeah, of course.
this
You
doesn't
got
make
me.
sense. So, like, you're saying that the United States
an
needs
idiot.
a bunch of illegal aliens?
What an idiot.
Like, no, it does not. Like, do you really think that we've had 20 million illegal aliens for the entire time? Like, what about in like 1990? We had like very, very few of them. Compared to now, it was nothing.
Undocumented individuals are less likely to commit violent crimes than native-born U.S.
Them
citizens.
being here is a
We
crime
are.
in itself,
Hold on.
but-
Okay.
Jacob's question is, why?
Listen to the qualifier that they use there. Violent crimes. That, yeah, maybe they do commit less violent crimes. I wasn't aware that every crime was violent. It's because they commit other crimes instead of that, too. He just said undocumented immigrants. Well, I'm just saying, in general, by taking money Americans can and squatting on it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shit enrages me. I know.
Absolutely.
It's a SNAP argument that a dollar spent on SNAP contributes 1.1x dollars to the economy and ignores the lost opportunity cost. Well, I mean, like, if you could do that, you could just infinitely make money.
Would you throw your native fellow Americans under the bus because you say we should deport the violent criminal native, hold on, illegal aliens, but we only know that they're violent criminals
After
once
they're
they have
violent.
committed the crime.
Yes.
And the premise here is that none of these crimes, not a single
And none of these people would be willing to take this risk with somebody that they care about or somebody that they love or themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only it's the only people that need to take this risk are other people that take it on for them.
one of them would have been committed if the illegals had simply been deported in the
That's
first
exactly
place.
You voted for. I wonder.
That's the point.
That's he's completely right about this. He is. He's totally right. Like there would be no crime in general if it didn't happen. Like yeah, it's really just that's comparing native-born people comparing no crimes in their own country is different than going to another country and committing a crime. Yeah, there's also that too. People moving out of state in droves because they don't want to live near these people and pay these taxes. Yeah, absolutely. Let's be honest, most of the jobs that they do, Americans wouldn't touch. Well, why won't Americans touch them? They won't touch them because the wages for those jobs are very, very low and they're really bad jobs. So the solution, so you've identified a problem, and I think that that's a valid problem, and you're right about that, but I don't agree with your solution for it. So if your solution to Americans not wanting to do certain jobs is that we need to hire an underclass of people that we can effectively use as second-class indentured servants,
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
That's
I think that we
absolute
should look for
crazy.
technological solutions,
Yeah.
and we should also look at paying those people a better living wage so they can feel like that job is worth it to them. Like, those are the solutions that I think that we should go with, rather than actually just bringing in a bunch of illegal
Yeah,
aliens.
he brings up another clip that I want to show you guys.
Yeah, I mean, duh, of course. So I mean, it's not like there's not, and again, like it, and you're right. This is a legitimate problem, but I don't like that solution. They save so much money on hiring illegals. Do you know who? Like, whenever you say they save money, do you know who they're saving money from? The federal government, by paying their fair share of the taxes. They're saving money by not chipping in and kicking in to the government in the way that they should. They should be kicking in and they should be putting money into that, and they're not doing it. They're cheating everybody.
Do you think that the American people have the right to enforce the laws duly passed by
Yes,
Congress to have their
but
own borders and define who's in the country?
I think.
Yes or no?
Hold on. No,
you
no,
won't answer it.
because I think it's a dishonest premise.
It's a simple
There are
question.
so many laws.
Do you think illegals should be deported? Well, it's okay. Well, there's whatever.
But it's,
Absolute
I think that we
I'm
should.
not asking about
I
so
think
many
that.
laws. I'm asking about
Absolute
this.
numbnut.
Can I just say something really quick?
Can you answer the
I
question?
would
Right now in
never
the United States,
get
we
on
do not have enough native-born. I'm just giving one example before you
Yeah, yeah.
speak. We do not have enough native-born U.S. citizens to work every single job. If every single undocumented person right now.
So then why not figure out technological solutions to that, or figure out other ways to solve the problem? And also, the amount of jobs that are in the economy is based off of the amount of illegals that are in the economy, because the amount of people that are in the entire country are going to need that many jobs. Like, if you need to also service illegals, you would lose jobs that would be needed if you removed all the illegals also. Like, it's just it's like the problem is that these people are good at identifying a problem, but they're very bad at creating a solution for it.
Yeah.
was deported. This instant.
I'm gonna bet.
Hold on.
Excuse me, 1 second. I'm gonna bet you in the front row $20. I'm gonna bet you right now $20 that he will not answer my question.
I'm going
You
to
wanna
answer
take
your
that
question.
bet? All right.
I'm going to take the opposite. He's going to answer it.
Okay,
you're
as a
Naomi
matter
27.
of law.
The answer is that we should enforce laws in a civil way. And currently,
What an absolute moron.
Man,
Bruh.
wow.
Bruh.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
civil way is to enforce them. It's
no,
called the civil law.
No.
I disagree. And
Easy
there's so many.
$20.
Literally what it's called. It's called the civil law.
There's so many good examples of U.S. laws that we don't enforce all the time.
Yeah. Will you answer my question, or is Harry paying me $20?
What is it? What is?
Should we deport the illegals?
I disagree with the premise of the question.
$20,
20, yeah.
buddy.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
not-
It's such an easy idea, and they just can't get it. It's so fucking embarrassing. It's so stupid. I don't even know what to say, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why is
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
it's again, you can't
close to being
assign. What
done.
is this here? You can't assign
Bro, it's
resources to
infesting my
undocumented
brain.
people because you can't count them. Emergency services get stretched further. Well, that's
Yeah.
another factor. Anybody that's been to an emergency room knows that if you go to any, especially like inside of any southern state, if you go inside of an emergency room, it's going to be filled with people that can't speak English. And, maybe it's politically incorrect to say, but I bet a lot of them are probably products of
His
or
brain
directly
exploded.
illegal aliens. They are. Like, who the fuck comes to America doesn't know how to speak English? Well, a lot of people that come from South America do. So they overwhelm the system, and then
It's literally the same with here. They come from Portugal, Spain. These people actually work, so they're not that much of a problem. But there are people from Syria, Pakistan, just the Middle Eastern class. They all end up here too, and they do not speak our language. Somali, Africa, like we getting from every corner.
takes forever for you to get seen. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, it is, not just the South. Democrats are now expressing concerns and fear that body cameras could be the ICE's new mass surveillance tool and could infringe on the privacy rights of protesters. I went and I said
Privacy,
body
what?
cams dispel narratives. That's why agitators hate them. It's much easier to break the law and run away than when the police are there to get you. You can turn the camera on and pretend to be a victim. I think that really the problem is that people treat these people, like these different activists, like they're trying to, bro, you gotta be serious? No, I'm being honest, right? This is really what it is. And these are adult children. And once you understand that these people act, behave, and think like children, everything else makes perfect sense. Oh, we can just let anybody into the country. Okay, well, what happens whenever you run out of places for them to be? They don't even think about this. Like, these people can't even comprehend the idea of second-order effects. And they have no problem lying, misrepresenting. They don't understand scarcity. They don't understand anything other than what makes them feel good at the exact moment that they're saying it. And that is it. They live in a fairy tale. They do. And
Unfortunately, they do, yeah.
they can't copy on breakfast. You see the IRL podcast segment where this exact question was asked? Well, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's about it. Tell me what you guys think. See ya.